Hey guys, it's Michael. This video is for my 1 month on testosterone. I guess the first change I will mention is voice, because I'm gonna just take a guess here and say that if you went and looked at one of my other videos and then looked at this one, you might notice a slight change in voice. It started dropping roughly 2 weeks ago, and every now and then it gets a little bit deeper, and sometimes I do feel like it hasn't really changed. The one thing I never knew about voice change is that your throat almost always hurts. It feels like you're getting a really bad cold, and so you kind of don't trust that your voice is actually changing, because when you get a bad cold, your voice kind of gets deeper because of all the mucus and whatnot. And so it's been slightly hard to trust that I'm not getting sick, because I'm almost always sick, or anything else. But I'm pretty confident that it's definitely the testosterone that's working its magic. Funny thing though is I take Axiron. It's a testosterone gel form. It's alcohol based. Smells awful. Really cold. And I put it on my armpits. And I'm supposed to take it every other day. And sometimes I'll take it every day. Sometimes I'll do it every other day. And sometimes I won't take it for several days, and then I'll take it. And the reason being is that when I'm supposed to take it, I take it when I get up in the morning to go to work, which is roughly midnight or 1 o'clock, between those hours. And I really have no desire at times to walk around half naked, putting freezing cold gel on my armpits and waiting 15 minutes for it to dry before I can put on my shirts and binder and deodorant and just get on with my day. So it's kind of a motivation factor at times that gets me to put on my gel. But clearly it's working. Like I said, I'm rather surprised that in a month I've been experiencing several different changes, voice being one of them, because many of the people that I've talked to that have and are on testosterone and been going through the treatments for quite some time haven't really experienced voice change so suddenly. So I'm thankful for that. And kind of as a joke, I was joking with a friend that this is clearly a sign that I should have always been on testosterone, but who knows. So aside from voice dropping and everything, how do I put this? The clitoris, which I tend to call, I can say the word clitoris, but I can't say the word masturbation. My friend and I were discussing this yesterday, but anyways, I refer to downstairs as Mr. Wiggles. Anyways, he has already doubled in size, and that's also meant an increase in sex drive, which I'm not overly thrilled about. I don't really like having this bizarre feeling and tingling between my legs, and every now and then having this thought of just, I guess, taking care of Mr. Wiggles. Like I said, I can't say the word masturbate or jacking off. I'm rather immature with that. I was actually talking to my counselor about sex drive increase, and she just was able to, out of the blue, just say, and kind of point blank, matter of factly, say, well, what about masturbating? And my face probably turned 3 shades of red, and I couldn't help but laugh, but it was more like an uncomfortable laugh. But so I asked her to not use that word, and she's like, I can't. Don't think I can promise you that. And I was like, well, can you try saying something else, like flick the bean? And she just broke out laughing. So anyways, my Mr. Wiggle has grown. I'm getting used to that and adjusting to having more of a sex drive. I had a small one, very small, and now I have this, and I'm not overly happy, but with anything, there's always going to be something you don't particularly like, and I guess that's it for me. Other than that, I believe my urine odor has changed. I know this is TMI, but a lot of people say that the urine becomes more potent smelling. And I'm not entirely sure if it is my urine or if it's just the bathroom. But I know in time it will change. But yeah. Eyebrow hair. It's grown a lot. I don't know if you can tell. I'm sorry that I move my eyebrows a lot. But they've gotten thicker. There's been more hair growing in my eyebrow region, and that's kind of nice. Aside from eyebrow hair, there's been other hair growth. I just kind of more so noticed today that my hair on my arms is extending, I guess on the underbelly is what I call it, the side that if you put your palm to your face, it'd be that, well, not to your face, but put your palm facing you, it'd be that really, I guess, I don't know what you would call it. I just call it the underbelly. But anyway, some hairs, a lot more hairs are growing there, which hadn't been growing, and they're slightly dark. They aren't really, really dark, but it's a nice change. Also, I've noticed my leg hair has gotten a little bit darker, and I'm getting more leg hair. I have this really, like, the back of my calf on both legs are like barren, and I was looking at them the other day, and they're actually getting hair, which I'm thankful for, because I really hated having certain areas be really, really hairy and then just bald spots. So yeah, unlike most people, I haven't experienced a change in appetite, but that might also be due to the fact that I've been slightly depressed and I'm not staying in a familiar place, and those two aren't working well for me because I tend to shut down when I'm depressed and shut down when I'm not at my own house. So I really haven't been eating that much or doing anything that a normal person would do in their house. But yeah. And I'm getting a lot of peach fuzz on my face, and like right here I'm getting a few darker hairs, so I think I'm definitely making progress and everything. I'm happy with all the changes aside from Mr. Wiggles, but yeah. So in a month I'm obviously doing very well with transition. I'm very happy that I am able to see these changes so suddenly and not have to wait for a long time to see any results from the medication. I think I'll eventually make a video explaining Axtron, or I'll put something on my Tumblr. I don't know if you guys watch the videos. I think on my channel I have the link to my Tumblr, and you can look there. It'll be in a while though. I'm busy, stressed out, and depressed and stuff. And I realize being depressed and being happy about testosterone don't make sense, but yeah. Anyways, 1 month on testosterone as of February 20th, I am very happy. I also got a haircut. The mohawk had to go. Funny thing is, I apparently look like a 12-year-old to many people. And I don't know if I should be thoroughly insulted or not, because they think I'm a 12-year-old boy, so at least they're getting the boy part right. And I'm very happy that my voice has gotten deeper, so that when I am at the barbershop, it's not insanely awkward as it was when I went to get my mohawk and my voice hadn't changed at all. I guess it's more convincing to other people that I am, in fact, a dude. But I would really like to not be seen as a 12-year-old or anyone too young to go to physical therapy by themselves. Yeah. Perhaps, since everything is already kind of changing at warp speed, I won't have to deal with being misaged for any longer. I mean, I understand a few more years, but I am 19 years old, and I don't think I look like a 12-year-old boy. I could see maybe a 16-year-old boy, but 12? Yeah. But anyways, life is going. Some parts of it are fabulous. Some parts could definitely be a lot better. But if you have any questions for me about testosterone with Axron, the gel, just hit me up. I'd be more than happy to try and answer the questions as best I can and everything. And I think today or tomorrow I'm going to make a video for counselor, gender counselor, because I've had several people ask me what kind of counseling I've done and who I saw and all this, and I think it could be helpful. Yeah, and I realize I've rambled on for quite some time, so I apologize. But anyways, have a great week. Stay safe, stay strong, and if you ever need someone to talk to, you can always attempt to hit me up, and I will do my best to answer within a timely fashion. And check out my Tumblr. I know it's full of random stuff, but I do occasionally post things that are, I guess, considered slightly helpful to someone who is transitioning. But yeah, I guess that is it. I am out.